All right, so here's our Red Terran player spawning at the right position on GSL dual site. He is
MVP Noblesse.
MVP Noblesse.
Which
kind
is
of
a
cool name.
French word that means lesser nobility from Scotland.
Really?
Yeah.
You are just full of knowledge, Moltrap.
I am. So full I have to spout it out on the microphone.
That's right, you're bursting with knowledge. He did get to round of 16 last season. Did pretty well.
Yep, that's probably not where he got his name, by the way. It's also a comic in South Korea called Noblesse.
Oh, well.
I tried to ask him about it. He doesn't speak any English, but I said Noblesse manhwa, which is comic. He said, yeah.
Well.
So kind of a confirmation.
Here's our blue Protoss player. Took his name from one of the most famous units of all of StarCraft lore. He is known as the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend,
NS Hoso Tassadar.
Hoso Tassadar. NS Hoso Tassadar.
Hoso, by the way, associated with the NSP clan. If you're familiar with some players from Brood War, NSP raised a lot of good Brood War players, and actually a lot of good StarCraft 2 players. Bomber, for instance, actually used to be in the NSP clan before joining StarTale.
Now Tassadar, this is his first GSL appearance in like Code A, Code S. I'm trying to remember if no, never mind. I was gonna say maybe we saw him play in Team League, but we didn't.
No, he was in Season 2, got knocked out in the first round by Ensnare, and actually beat, and a lot of you, including Artosis, will probably be sad by this. He actually beat Guinea Pig in the finals of his group to qualify.
Oh, he did. That's right.
Which
Guinea
is kind
Pig,
of cruel.
course.
Beating on an innocent, now beating a tiger to get into Code A,
that's true.
That's hardcore.
It's much more
beating
manly,
a guinea pig to qualify for Code A, that's just mean.
Anyone could beat up a guinea pig. Come on.
Well, most people.
Well, anyone could. I don't think nice people wouldn't beat up guinea pigs.
That's true.
But tigers, man, they're threatening. You see a tiger coming towards you, you're like, I don't know. Is he going to try to take my wallet? You might want to beat him up.
What is a tiger going to do with your wallet?
He's going to go and, like, spend all the money in it. What would anyone do with his wallet?
I don't know,
anyway,
man.
forget that. There's a bunker going up outside the base of Tassadar and a proxy barracks as well. So much has been going on since we started talking about tigers and guinea pigs.
I must apologize to our humble, noble viewers that I wasn't paying attention because I was too distracted by the names. But Noblesse is going for some cheese here.
Second bunker
on the high ground, pulling probes. If you can get that SCV, it'll shut this down.
You should be able to.
And there is a second SCV that might come in to join the fray.
Now the Marines
can
hop into they can hop in the bunker. And this type of aggression against Protoss, I'm not a big fan of. Just because you can't really do a lot with it, especially if you kind of get stuck on the low ground like that. I mean, yeah, he could produce enough Marines and kind of move them up, but at the same time, it doesn't take a lot of time before the Protoss player is able to push this back. So it seems like kind of a big investment because a lot of times you do lose those Marines. Now, Noblesse is expanding off of this as well, and it looks like he's going to be doing some scouting with that barracks. Or he can also use the barracks to get vision on the high ground as well, which, if you pair that with a Marauder or two, can be very, very good, but he is just going for that barracks bunker aggression right now.
Yeah, now if you are thinking, where have I heard Noblesse before? I think you already mentioned he was Cute Foyu,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yep, he was.
And he was the one that actually beat Maka, knocked Maka Prime out of the GSL last season, and then fell to Alicia, who is now Code S, so...
Alicia, of course, a very good Protoss from Slayers.
Yeah.
So a lot of barracks going up right now for Noblesse. Gonna need to replace the one that's currently taking a vacation, flying around the base, Tassadar.
Yeah, he uses it to scout, and Tassadar actually... Oh, Twilight Council. Ooh, Twilight Council and Robotics Facility.
Really early Twilight Council.
So, T-drop maybe?
That would be amazing if that were true. I hope you're right.
And there's...
A lot of times we've been seeing Protoss players get that Robo Bay up early just to get the Observer and then not really use it until a little bit later.
Oh, but is this barracks... It's on vacation, but it is being put to work right now. Flying up to the top corner, spots.
Oh, he sees it.
Is he going to get the Robo? Yeah, spots the Robo as well. So
barracks pilot is more famous now and more brave, I would say.
It's a hero, man.
Than a factory driver. Barracks drivers, man, they almost never have to do this. Goodbye, barracks drivers.
Oh, it's going to burn down.
Well,
too bad.
It's a glorious run.
Unlike the factory driver, that barracks driver gets tossed to his metal.
Yeah. So Blink going down for Tassadar.
Okay.
We'll be just using that robo for the Observer for now. Probably going to come back to that a little bit later with some Colossi, perhaps. But for now, using some Blink Stalkers. You know, the thing is with that is that the way that Noblesse walled off, those Stalkers are going to be really, really good combined with that Overseer. No, what the Observer. That's
Observer. Observer
One of
Seer.
those names, Observer Seer.
Yeah,
Observer.
because he's going to be able to. He can use the Observer to blink into the back of Noblesse's base.
Exactly. Yep.
And back out again, or he can just pressure the front and then blink in and distract the SCVs or whatever he needs to do.
This is a great timing attack from Tassadar right now because Blink is just finished and he's right outside the base. Is he going to be able to get in and cause some damage? Gonna find out. It looks like Tassadar may be aware that this is going on. Blinking up!
Blinking in.
Focusing down the Marauder. There are a lot of Marines there. He's going to try to blink Micro to keep them alive. Does he have enough? SCV's coming off the line right now.
Oh, he's going for the tech lab. Stim is researching there.
Oh, he takes it
and
out.
those Marines have to go cold turkey as the Stim is not going to be upgraded. He blinks out of the base and is blinking some of his Stalkers back now.
Great,
Beautiful
great
micro and GG coming
there
from
it is.
Noblesse.
Yep.
Wow. Tassadar.
Yeah.
And I like that how he wasn't just blinking back, he was
Look at
actually blinking out of the base
All that attitude
so they couldn't pick it off. They couldn't get picked off.
Yeah. Really great
He's happy
timing
with himself.
attack. Yep. And that guy not so happy. Noblesse, a little bit disappointed.
Yeah.
But wow, what a great timing attack from Tassadar.
That was cool.
You know,
And I'm
he
a
is
little
like
surprised.
one of the leaders of the Protoss, so
That's true. That's true.
not surprising.
Tassadar, the player, does not get actual hero units, though. So he had to do that with just his sheer skill.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Noblesse wasn't a little bit more prepared for that. He saw the Robo. He saw the Twilight Council. He didn't see the Dark Shrine.
Yeah,
It's a pretty solid indicator of a blink in rush, and he had a few units there, but he didn't have like a bunker in the back or anything like that.
that's a really tough one to defend with just bio, especially with Stim
I mean,
not being
it came
done,
pretty
too.
quick, so he didn't
Yeah.
have a ton of time to prepare, and he did have his Marines back a little bit, but
That's one of those instances too where that longer Stim timing is actually affecting the matchups. And that's kind of the big thing that it's
every other
affected by,
patch
yeah.
they seem to extend the time for Stim, and it's gone to it's like 170 in-game seconds. It's almost 3 minutes in-game,
Yeah, it's a long
which
time.
is like 2 minutes of real time or something like that.
Usually that's okay, but yeah, in a situation like that, Stim would have come in a little bit handy. But either way, I think with that, when he was out of luck, we'll have to see if his luck changes. Here comes the next game.